So let's talk about SIFU and difficulty options, and also kind of a little mini review, and let's just get that out of the way in the first place. For what this game is, a roguelike slash Dark Souls-esque game, this game is absolutely phenomenal. I would recommend it to absolutely anybody. However, the difficulty level does exist there. That's the point of the game. That's why the game is developed, to be challenging. So if that's your kind of jam, this is very unique and cool looking aesthetics and art style. The combat system is fluid and amazing, and once you really start to master individual techniques and the dodging and stuff like that, this game becomes very, very addictive very quick. And the options of going back and repeating levels and doing it without getting hit or without dying is just a cool little aspect. I mean, it's part of the game, you have to do that, but it just makes you feel like the time you're investing and everything that you're doing is worth the time. You get that reward of getting through a level with a lower age. The story so far is pretty cool, you know, it works with the game and the style of the game and where it's set and stuff like that. Like, it all fits together really well, and that's what I would say is the most important part about this game. Everything that's involved fits together perfectly. It's a really cool, well-rounded, complete game that everybody should enjoy. So, easy mode. This is a big topic right now that a lot of people are talking about in games in general, and accessibility to games for people who are disabled, people who struggle with gross finer movements, people who struggle with anxiety and stress and stuff like that. Games are supposed to be fun, exciting, and escape, something that relax or chill to. And there's a lot of games now that are being released, and you know, specifically SIFU right now, that don't really cater to that. And my only question is, why not? So I had a conversation the other day talking about this game, and someone was talking about the game's supposed to be hard, it's supposed to be challenging, that's what it is, it's a roguelike. Like I'm stupid, like I don't understand that. And then I say, well, accessibility exists, and they respond with, I am sick and tired of having this conversation about games. And it's that kind of mentality that drives me crazy, because you are able-bodied, you might not be very clever, but you are able-bodied. You don't have to face the challenges that disabled people have to face on a day-to-day basis, let alone just in gaming. And the fact that you're tired of having that conversation, imagine how tired people with disabilities are not being able to get access to games that they want to play due to very little things that could very easily be changed. And here is the crux of the whole argument and conversation. It's an easy mode option. If you want to play the game on normal mode or difficulty mode or whatever they set the game as, do it. You don't have to switch to easy mode to play it. So this affects you in no way, shape or form. Having an easy option doesn't affect anybody other than the people who need that accessibility to games. So there's no reason whatsoever to not have easy modes in games. And there's no argument there. That's the start and the end of it. There's no reason not to have an easy option. Anybody who wants to play and be the top elite level gamer in the world, you can still do that, but you just allow more people to have access to a game that they like the look of, that they think is going to be really cool. In fact, it would probably increase sales. There is absolutely no downside whatsoever to an easy option. Okay, let's just give another little kind of idea here. Say the developers want to stay true and authentic to what they want the game to be exactly in their mind. A Dark Souls-esque game. Dark Souls, really difficult game as well. Those are challenge levels implemented into games that make the games what they are. Why not create a second mode? Something like SIFU is unique in its fluidity combat. You know, Dark Souls is very kind of like slow and bolstery, you know, like, and that is its own unique style. SIFU is much about combos, dodging, weapons, fluid combat, you know, fighting multiple enemies at once and being able to control the room. You know, it's all based around that martial arts, cool combat type of gameplay. So if you don't want to touch the campaign, why not introduce a horde mode? Now, the horde mode could just be an arena of some kind. There's plenty of levels and parts of levels that could be fashioned into an arena. And the horde modes work where level 1, there's 5 enemies with very low structure. Level 2, 7 enemies with low structure. Level 3, 10. Level 5, 20. Level 10, a boss or a sub-boss. Elites spawning every now and again randomly. It gives everybody a chance to just experience the game for the mechanics that people want to play, the actual fighting combat. And there's also difficulty built into a horde mode, because if people just want to go in and have accessible gameplay, even if it's not to do with the main campaign, and just play the game for what it is, levels 1 to 50 could be fairly easy, and then it starts to get more difficult, which means the people who are also elitists and gatekeepers, they could play horde mode and get to level 200 if that's what they want. There are options for accessibility without ruining the game for everybody, but that horde mode is just an idea. There's no excuse to not have easy mode for campaigns, because of the simple fact that if you don't want to play it on easy, you don't have to. But all those people who need to play it on easy get to play it on easy. Thank you for watching. I've been easynow. You guys have been awesome.